Okay, welcome. This is a all levels rebirth yoga class. And just make sure you're practicing at home safely at your own risk. And we will see you soon. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me, Kristen, at Rebirth Fitness yoga.com or Kristen at rebirthfitnessfl.com. And enjoy. We're going to start with some breathing technique. So we want to strengthen the lungs, and after all of, especially everything that's going on today in the world, we want to work on strengthening our lungs. So we're going to work on some Tumo breathing and some breath of fire. The Tumo breathing is similar to Ujjayi breath. You can sit either comfortable cross-legged on your mat, or you can also, if you choose to, sit on your heels like so and place your palms face up. So whatever is more comfortable to you, we just want you to be in your most comfortable position and close your eyes. So with this recording, I'm not going to play any music. If you want, you can play your own music at home, but I found that you're able to hear me more clearly without playing music. So as you sit calmly and quietly, just start to let the whole world around you fall away as you focus your only thoughts on your breath, just bringing awareness to your breath. And as you focus on your breath, notice, are you breathing shallow or deep, fast or slow? And just start to center yourself here. Allowing all your focus to come to the breath as you slow down your breathing. Breathing in and out through the nose. Begin to breathe deeper into the abdomen as you inhale. Feel the belly rise on your inhaling breath, feeling like a balloon. And on your exhaling breath, pulling the belly button in towards the spine. Focusing on 3-part breath, which means inhale into abdomen first, then rib cage expands outward, then chest lifts. Exhale, chest falls towards the back of spine, ribs come in, and belly button and abs contract to pull inward. So breathing in and out slowly and deeply. Continuing this 3-part breath to help increase your lung capacity, allowing the diaphragm to contract and lift, bringing more air, more oxygen, and more prana or energy, life force, energy through your body. And as you breathe, visualize these deep, slow breaths, bringing in this oxygen and energy, circulating to all your organs, tissues, and cells. Notice that you're increasing your lungs, breathing in deeper and more breath, in and out through the nose. Breathe in so deeply to full max capacity without straining or tensing your shoulders, without contracting your neck. And as you breathe, focus on an intention for yourself today, for your class. Maybe saying a mantra to yourself. I am healthy. I am strong. I am compassion. I am loving awareness. And gently fluttering the eyes open. Coming back into the room slowly. And as you come back into the room, I want to teach you a breathing technique that's very powerful to bring in more fire energy into your abdomen. I'll show you from the side. You can stay seated as you continue to breathe into the lower abdomen, taking the biggest breath, expanding the belly, and hold the breath as you push the abdomen out and down through a tiny pinhole through the mouth. You're slowly exhaling, pushing the abdomen out and down, tiny pursed lips, slow exhale, so that the exhale lasts for a very long time. And once you have expelled all the air out of your lungs, pause at the bottom and take that deep, slow breath again. As you inhale, fill your entire belly, fill up your lungs, but keep the shoulders relaxed. Holding the breath at the top, hold. Pushing abdomen down and away. Keep pushing as you slowly exhale through pursed lips. Super slow motion exhale. Now try one on your own, taking a deep breath. Try pushing the abdomen down and away as you exhale slowly. And breathe naturally and normally. And coming back to the room. So we'll practice a little more of that later on. I want you to inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, lengthen through the fingertips. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Look up, interlace the fingers and bring them underneath your chin. And if everyone can come up onto their knees, if this is okay. Inhale, lift the elbows up, coming onto knees. And tuck toes. As you exhale, bring elbows together, push head back, and come back onto your heels. Inhale, come up, lift elbows. Exhale, push back. Inhale, come up, lift elbows. Exhale, push back. Inhale, come up. Exhale, push back. Last time. Inhale, come up. Exhale, push back. And release, reaching arms forward and down onto your tabletop position. In tabletop, making sure shoulders are stacked over wrists and hips are stacked over knees. You're inhaling and extending spine as you look up. And exhale, round and curl, push the floor away. So going through your cat and cow, flexion and extension of the spine. Breathe. Inhale, arch, look up. Exhale, round and curl. Pivot on left foot, roll onto left knee. Reach right arm up, extending. your right leg to the ground. Looking at that right hand, you're balanced on left knee and left hand. Lengthen through the right side body, reaching right bicep over right ear. Inhale, float your right leg up. Exhale, crunch elbow to knee. Feel the flexion in right side. Inhale, lengthen, extend. Exhale, crunch. Feel the balance as you engage your core. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch into the obliques. Breathe in, extend, lift. Breathe out, crunch. One more extension, lengthen, and exhale, coming down as you come back into your tabletop position. Pivot on right knee, tuck right toes, and come into the other side. So you're extending your left leg, reaching left arm up to the sky. Look up at left hand. Lengthen, bicep over ear. Feel the length through the entire side body. And then lift that left leg off the ground. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, crunch elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen, extend. Exhale, crunch. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, crunching in. Inhale, extend, lift. Exhale, crunch. One more extension, and then lower back to tabletop. Walking hands forward, one hand length. Circle your entire body clockwise in a dancing lion. Working through all the joints, the hips, the knees, the ankles, wrists, elbows. And then after a few circles clockwise, you can circle counterclockwise. Feel your whole body moving just naturally, whatever feels best to you. You can even pause in a spot that feels a little stuck and hold it there, just warming up the body. And then coming back to your tabletop position. Inhale your right arm up to the sky. And exhale, twist it under your body, thread the needle, roll onto right shoulder. Use this left hand to push the floor away. So you want to square your hips. If your hips are, I'll show you from this side view. If your hips are leaning all the way over to the left, square them back to the right so that you feel a deeper twist in your spine. Wrap your left arm behind your back. And breathe. Warming up. You can also choose to make this a balance challenge by extending your left leg up off the ground and hold. So just see what's right for you. If you're balancing here, you can also choose to lift your right foot off the ground and just balance on that right knee and right shoulder. Take one more breath here. And move these legs to the ground and press into the floor with your left palm. So you're inhaling, right arm up, looking up at your hand. And exhale, coming back down to center. Circle that right arm as you shift your weight back. Circle the right shoulder. Shift back, circle it around. Look up at your hand as you move through that full range of motion. Reverse direction, circle backwards a few times. Move your body, follow your hand with your eye gaze. Keep that shoulder open and mobile. And then come back to center. Inhale, left arm up, look up at your hand. Exhale, bring it under your body, threading through. Relax left ear to the floor. Notice my hips shifted to the right. Pull them back over to the left to square and feel your back open up even more. If you used your hand to press into the ground to help you balance, that's fine. Floating your right leg off the ground this time. Or maybe you wrapped your right arm behind your back. Finding your core strength here. Maybe you also lifted left foot off the ground. Whatever you did on the first side, go ahead and repeat on this side. One more breath here. And then slowly lower down if you lifted leg and press strong into the ground with right hand. As you inhale, left arm up, look up at your hand. Coming back down and then shift your body. So I'll show you from the side view. You're actually moving with your body back through the range of motion as you circle the arms, circle the shoulder, look up at your hand. Breathe. Going through the range of motion and reverse direction, circling in the opposite direction, moving your body with it. Following your hand with your eye gaze. Good. And then coming back into your tabletop position. Tuck the toes and push back into your first downward facing dog. Huddle out your feet, bending and straightening one knee at a time, pressing opposite heel into the ground. And then inhale, shifting forward into a plank position. You can drop to knees if that's better for you for this first yoga flow. And then lower down, inhale to a baby cobra. You can have your elbows bent here. Pushing pubic bone into the ground, lifting chest, roll shoulders down and back. And exhale, push back into a child's pose. So extending arms forward and sit back on your heels and breathe. And take 5 deep breaths here in your child's pose and revisit your intention. Slowly come up and push back into your downward facing dog. Walking your feet all the way up to the top of the mat. All the way up. Keeping feet hip width apart. And hang heavy here. Grab opposite elbows and shift forward and back. I love this pose because it's a pose where you can completely let go. Let go of the tension and tightness in your neck and shoulders. Don't try to lift your head. Let go of everything. Release all muscle contraction. Release all tightness and tension. Relax and let go. Feel the length in the hamstrings. Feel the back releasing and breathe. Completely loose and limp like a rag doll. You can rock side to side, forward, back. You can also shift all weight into the balls of the feet to release more hamstrings and feel that length. As you let go of arms, roll up one vertebrae at a time, all the way to standing. Roll the shoulders down and back, palms face forward, head comes up last. Feeling grounded here as you're standing in your mountain pose. Have a slight knee bend. And then step feet all the way together. Press palms together. flowy moon salutation. So we're still in our new moon. It was a couple days ago. So close your eyes and really focus on one thing you want to manifest into your life. It could be something within the next month. It could be within the next 3 months to 6 months. Just think of one thing and focus all your energy on that one manifestation. Open your eyes. Inhale, reach the arms up. Look up at thumbs. Exhale, forward fold. Step right foot back, low lunge. Inhale, arms up. Frame left foot, step back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Drop down knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Sit up on heels. Inhale, circle arms overhead. Press palms. Exhale, hands to chest. Inhale, circle, scooping up all the energy around you. Exhale, come down and through. Snake-like motion. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps forward. Drop left knee into low lunge. Inhale, arms up, lift chest. Exhale, frame foot, forward fold. Press palms. Inhale, lengthen, arch back. Exhale, hands to chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot steps back, low lunge. Inhale, lift chest. Frame foot, exhale, downward dog. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, flow back, child's pose. Inhale, sit up, circle arms overhead, press palms. Exhale, hands to chest. Inhale, scooping up. Exhale, flow down and through. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Left foot steps forward, drop right knee. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, step together, forward fold. Press palms, lengthen all the way up to standing. Hands to chest, exhale. One more time. Feel that inner fire, that willpower, energy flowing through you, bringing you strength and resilience. As you inhale, flow it up. Exhale, down, forward fold. Right foot lunges back, drop the knee. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Drop down knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, sit up, circle arms overhead, press palms. Exhale, hands to chest. Inhale, circle up. Exhale, flow down and through. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right foot steps forward, drop left knee. Inhale, arms up, lift chest, push hips forward. Exhale, step together, forward fold, press palms. Inhale, lengthen, arch back. Exhale, hands to chest. Inhale, arms up and back. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot steps, low lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Knees, chest, chin, sliding through. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, sit up, circle around, press palms. Exhale to chest. Inhale, scooping up the energy around you. Bring it down and through into the earth. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Left foot steps forward, drop knee. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, frame foot, step together, forward fold, press palms, lengthen on your inhaling breath, arch back, exhale, hands to chest. Woo, that was good. Now we're warmed up, right? So we're gonna step out with our right foot to the back of the mat. And from here, pivot on your right toes. So now both legs are perpendicular to each other. So for a beginner, this is a great stance. You have about maybe 3 feet between, and your hips are squaring here. If you are a little more advanced, Turn your left toes 45 degrees in and keep the hips stacked under the shoulders. So your choice, either back foot is perpendicular, aligned with the back mat, or more advanced, 45 degrees in. Bend into right knee, arms come out, warrior two. Sink down a little deeper, maybe widening your stance a little further. Shoulders stacked over hips, hips are open and square towards the side. Turn head, look past right fingertips. Glance down, can you see your right big toe? If not, roll open your upper right thigh to the right more. Pull the knee open. Bending into right elbow. Beginners, push knee open. Look up at your left hand. More advanced, reach right hand to a block or to the ground on the inside of foot. And further advancement, bring right hand behind, outside of right foot. Everybody lengthen left bicep over left ear. So I end our version. Roll open chest, rib cage, shoulder. Look under left armpit. Ashtanga version. Look up at left hand. Lengthen the neck. Breathe. Side angle pose. Use core strength and push through right foot. Inhale, come all the way back. Warrior two. Flip right palm. Inhale, hinge forward, exalt back. Walk your left hand down the back of your leg. See how far back you can walk it. Look up at your right arm. Don't come out of that right knee. Bend deep into it. Breathe. Inhale, come back to center. Straighten both legs. Exhale, tuck tailbone slightly as you inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, tilt down. Beginners, press on shin. Use as leverage. More advanced, press on a block or reach to the floor, inside or outside of your foot. Triangle pose. Look up at left hand. Lean head back on invisible wall behind you. Roll open left shoulder, rib cage, chest. Breathe. Use core strength. If you're more advanced, you can float. Right arm out, you can touch palms together. Inhale, use your core strength to lift you all the way up. Exhale, hands to chest. Now from here, if you would like to, you can rotate your whole body. You can step the back foot a little closer if you need to, or coming into a revolved triangle. So you can step forward a little bit. Now left hand is forward. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, beginners, come to shin or use a block. More advanced, bring left hand to outside of right pinky toe. Press into ground, look up at right hand. Roll open chest and shoulder. Feel length through the spine. Breathe. Use core strength to inhale, lift you up, and cartwheel all the way back to center. Hands on hips. Take a deep breath in, circle arms overhead, press palms. As you exhale, forward fold. Crown of head towards the ground. Walk your hands through, all the way through. You can even flip your fingers to pull you down, folding body in half. Feel weight shift into the balls of the feet. Crown of head reaches to the ground, forehead through legs. Breathe. Inhale, slowly walk your hands out to under chest. Come up to fingertips and lengthen flat back. Look forward and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands forward and push back into a wide leg downward facing dog. Pushing all the way back. Breathe. Drop those heels to the ground. Relax your head down. No tension in the neck or shoulders. Relax the traps. No need to lift the head. Walking hands back underneath your chest. Reach arms out like airplane wings and take a deep breath in. Come all the way up using the back body strength. Hands come to hips. Pivot left toes facing left. And again, right foot can be perpendicular to left, aka parallel with back of mat if you're more beginner, to keep the hips open square. If you're more advanced, pivot 45 degrees and certainly rotate those right toes so that you're allowing more hip rotation and opening the hips still. Bend into left knee, warrior two, sink down. Maybe even widen your stance between your feet. If you have the hip flexibility to drop the hips down and align the hips with your left knee. Keep squeezing that right quad, press right pinky toe into the ground, lift inner arch of right foot, look past left fingertips, roll open left knee and upper thigh. Can you see your left big toe? If not, roll open left upper thigh towards the left even more. Breathe. Bend left elbow. Beginners, rest on thigh, push knee open, look up at right hand. More advanced, bring left hand to block or ground on inside or outside of foot. Lengthen, everybody, lengthen your right bicep over right ear. Notice this streamline from the outside of my right foot to right fingertips. Complete line here in this side angle pose. Engage core, roll open right shoulder, look under. And inhale, come all the way up, back to warrior two. Stay low if you can, as low as you can. Flip left palm, inhale, reach forward. Exhale, exalt, walk the right fingertips way down towards your Achilles, down your calf, look up at your left hand. Keep bending into left knee. Feel the length and extension through the left side body. Lengthen a little further, reach through those fingertips. Inhale, come back to center and straighten your left leg. So coming into triangle, I like Liz says this awesome thing that applies to everybody right now. Use your left palm, flex at the wrist, and push fear away from you. Just get it out of your aura, away from your zone. And then exhale, tilt down, press into your shin. Look up at right hand. Roll open right shoulder and rib cage. Triangle pose. Maybe you're ready to reach down to the ground, inside or outside of foot. But don't do this if it's going to collapse and drop your right shoulder down. You want to open up and lean back to stack right shoulder on top of left. Inhale, come up using core strength. Oh, just kidding, come back down. We're gonna float. If you did this on the first side, float arms together sideways. Now use core strength. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. If you need to, step right foot. Oops, sorry. Step right foot. She's still trying to practice yoga with me on the mat. My little cat shadow. And we're rotating. We're revolving our triangle. Now, right hand is reaching forward. Inhale. Exhale, tilt. Beginners, press on shin. More advanced, reaching down to a block or floor. Most advanced is on outside, pinky side of left toe. Rotate and look up at left hand. Breathe. Revolve triangle. Twist a little deeper with each breath. Engage the back leg. Press strong through the left front foot as you inhale. and then cartwheel around to center. Both toes face the front. Hands on hips, and step back to the top of the mat. Bring feet together, palms at center of chest. Inhale, circle arms up overhead, arch back. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. So when you lengthen your spine, if you're rounded here, you can bend your knees and then look how much flatter you can create your back extension. Another option is to keep the knees straight but press into the shins. So those are your two options for your halfway forward bend here. Bend knees, plant palms, step walk, or maybe you're ready and warmed up to jump back and lower through your yoga flow. Lengthening the neck here in cobra upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe for 5 slow, deep breaths. If you need to come to child's pose, you can. Otherwise, just stay in your downward facing dog and breathe. Rest and recover. Reconnect to your breath. Slowly roll up if you're in child's pose and come into your downward facing dog. Bring your feet together. Inhale, lift right leg up to the sky, bend and straighten that knee, stack right hip on top of left. And then square the hip down, extend right leg behind you, flex foot like you're putting a footprint on the wall behind you. Bring right knee to nose in your down dog, and then shift into a 3-legged plank. Plant that right foot between your hands. As you shift up and forward into a standing split, lift left leg high to the sky. Forehead comes towards right knee, lifting left leg. Open hip. Walking, right hand in front of right foot. Roll open chest, stacking left hip on top of right. Reaching left arm up to the sky, looking up at left hand, floating left leg high. Breathe. Breathe, slow, deep breaths. Holding your half moon pose. Lower left hand to the ground, square left hip, bending left knee into your nose, and then kicking it behind you. Keeping hips squared down. Slowly reach right hand to right hip, roll open chest and shoulder, right shoulder stacked over left. And then when you're ready, extending right arm to the sky, revolved half moon. Look up towards right hand. Breathe. You can use a block here, of course. Last breath. Bringing hands down, find your balance, grounding into that right foot. Bring palms up to center of chest, lengthening left leg, warrior 3. Going through all angles. First, extending arms back, squeezing triceps. Slowly moving arms to the side like airplane wings. Reaching arms forward, lengthen and lift. And slowly coming all the way up, hinge, arch back. Exhale, hands to chest. Woo, beautiful. And if you're a beginner, just do your best, no worries. This is a little tough balance and strength sequence on the leg. And if you fall or can't hold it, no worries. It's just all about practice, repeat. Now you have a challenge to work and grow and learn. So here we go. Inhale, circle, arms overhead, arch back. Exhale, flat back, forward fold. Inhale, look out, lengthen. Remember, you can press against shins here or bend knees and touch floor to flat. Press palms, step walk, or jump back. Go through yoga flow, any version. You can come to the ground, you can come to knees, you can do cobra, up dog, down dog, child's pose, your choice. 5 breaths here in your down dog or coming into your child's pose. Rest, recover. If you need a water break, here's the time. At the bottom of your next exhale, slowly come up into your downward dog. If you're in child's pose, come to downward facing dog. And lift left leg to the sky. Then straighten that knee, stacking left hip on top of right. And breathe. And square off left hip, flexing left ankle. Bring left knee to nose, staying in down dog, pressing right heel to the floor. Inhale, shift forward, 3-legged plank, and plant that left foot between your hands. From here, float up your back right leg into a high standing split. You can open up the hip here. Reach right leg high to the sky, all the way up to the ceiling, and breathe. Allow the crown of head to reach towards toes, forehead to knee. Look forward, walk left hand in front of left foot, open up right hip, stack on top of left, right hand to hip, half moon pose. You can reach up, right arm to the sky, eventually looking up towards right hand, and breathe. Lift, lengthen. Slowly come down and frame foot. Square right hip down, flex right ankle so your right toes face the ground. Right hand on the floor in front of left foot. Left hand on hip, roll and twist in your revolved half moon, eventually reaching left arm to the sky and looking up to left hand. Slowly lower down, hand and frame foot. Keep right leg lifted and squared. Come up to warrior 3. Palms press at center of chest. Lift and lengthen that right leg. Arms reach back behind you. Squeeze triceps. Arms reach out to the side. Figure and find your balance. Arms reach forward in opposite direction. Lift and lengthen. And inhale, hinge all the way up. Arching back. Exhale, hands to chest. Beautiful. Woo! Inhale, circle, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look out, lengthen. Bend knees, plant palms, step walk, or jump. Go through your yoga flow. You can also come to knees if you need to. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, child's pose or downward facing dog. and breathe. Recover, reconnect to your breath and your intention. Slowly come up as you inhale. And as you exhale into downward facing dog, you can bend your knees and jump to the center or top of the mat and have a seat, extending your legs forward. Press into the ground. Inhale, lift, lengthen spine. Posture is in check, shoulders over hips. Flexing ankles, squeeze quads to lengthen hamstrings. Staff pose. And reaching arms forward. Inhale, shift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Try to lengthen and extend your spine. You can use a strap here or a belt if you don't have a strap at home, and pull to get more length through the hamstrings. Keep the legs straight. Grab feet with legs straight, lengthen, and then fold from an extended spine, or use the strap. If you're looking to open more of your back, bend knees, wrap arms underneath, and fold over the legs, forehead to knee. Slowly release whichever pose you're in. Bending knees, plant palms and feet to the ground. Palms will be approximately 6 inches behind your hips. It depends on how long your arms are and how tall you are. But basically, coming into our tabletop, and this is where we're going to practice our reverse tabletop. This is where we're going to practice our breath of fire. So hold it as long as you can. Press up into the ground and hips extend align with knees and shoulders. And fast, forceful exhaling breaths. Slowly lower down. Extend left leg, bend right knee behind you. So if this bothers your knee in any way, you can sit up on a block to elevate your hips. If you sit on a block on your left sit bone, it will elevate hips enough to take some pressure out of your right knee. Your right heel is aligned with right hip. Extend arms and fold over left leg, forehead to knee. This pose is amazing to help with sciatic pain. It helps relieve any pressure in your back, in your hip, in your glute, down the leg for sciatica. Breathe deep, slow breaths in and out through the nose. Inhale, slowly coming coming up, extending both legs. Let the blood flow down. So we're gonna come up into that reverse table again, do another round of breath of fire. Breath of fire is a faster breath. As you could hear, you're pumping the air out, engaging the abs to push and force air out. But the inhaling breath comes in naturally. So let's try again. Use your core strength, your abdominals. Slide hands 1 hand length to 6 inches back. Press up into reverse table. Here we go. And slowly lower, creating that internal fire, that heat, that energy. Bending left knee. Heel is aligned with left hip. I'll show you from a different view. So we don't want to be sitting on our heel. We also don't want the knee torqued so the foot's too far away. We want the heel to be aligned with the hip. And then if you need to sit on a pillow or a block or a blanket, anything to elevate you, it'll help square your hips. If you feel any pressure in the knee, elevate your right sit bone and hip up. Fold forward, let it all go. Close your eyes and breathe. Visualize your breath as it comes in as a white light of cleansing and clearing energy, flowing in through your body and healing and letting go of any stress, tension, or tightness in and around your hip, your back. See and visualize all of that stress and tension leaving your body with each and every exhale as you let it go. It's not necessary for your evolution, for your spiritual evolution. It doesn't serve you. Let go of any and all negative energy you're holding on to. Just release it. You don't need to hold on to it. Whatever it is, just exhale it away, let it go. Slowly come up, releasing your left leg out in front of you. Just let the blood flow out and down to the legs, to the feet. Bringing bottoms of feet together in a bound angle. Pull heels close to body. Knees are wide. Open feet like you're reading a book. Pinky toes come in, big toes open. Sit up tall first. You can also peace finger grip big toes. Sitting up tall, stacking shoulders over hips, spine is long. Allow knees to drop. Breathe. Close your eyes and feel your body. Notice your inner thighs, the groin stretching. Notice any other sensations you're feeling or experiencing. Be present in this moment and feel your body. There's nowhere else you need to be. Your mind doesn't have to think or drift off to any other place. Even if you're feeling discomfort in your thighs and your hips, just be with that discomfort in this moment. Notice as you breathe deeply and exhale completely. When you stay present with those uncomfortable feelings and sensations, then they eventually start to dissipate. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, fold forward. Forehead towards your toes. Inhale, slowly come up and bring feet in front of you to the ground. So I'm going to show you from the side view. It's a little easier to see. Engaging core. You can tuck chin to throat as you roll down one vertebrae at a time. Hollow out your belly. Belly button in towards your spine. Once your shoulder blades touch, extend your legs if you can. Otherwise, you can keep knees bent and feel the abs contracting. Reaching hands up towards the sky. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. And pull your knees into your chest. Hug them in. So nice and high towards your clavicle. Bring your forehead towards your knees. And release left foot to the ground. Cross right ankle over, making a figure 4 shape. I'll shoot from this direction. Reach through and grab the back of left leg. Pull forehead to left knee. Both ankles flexed. Use right elbow to push right knee away. Drop head down. Breathe. Feeling the hip and glute stretching here. The outer hip, the back of the hip. So the hip joint has all the muscles that surround it, not just the front, the hip flexor, but also the back, all the glute muscles, all the outer thigh muscles, inner thigh. And now release your left foot to the ground. Keep the same figure 4 shape and just drop both knees to the right. So allow both knees to fall, and your right foot is actually assisting your left knee down. Feel the spine twisting, feel the left hip release. Arms come out like airplane wings, turn head to the left and relax and breathe. Come back to center. Release. Pull knees into chest. Press feet into the ground. Extend hips up. Drop back flat to the floor. Cross left foot over and reach through. Interlacing fingers behind right hamstring. Pull forehead to right knee. Use left elbow, push left knee open. Flex both ankles and breathe. Drop head down, pulling right knee closer to your body. Feel the hip and glute on the left side. Breathe. The outer glute and hip on the left side. Now lower right foot to the ground. Keeping your left foot on the knee, drop both knees over to the left. Right arm comes out, left arm comes out. Turn head to the right, close eyes and breathe. Slowly come back to center. Releasing, pulling knees to chest, hug them in, rock side to side. Press feet into the ground, lift hips, extending. Coming back down, press back flat to the ground. Lift head up, engage every muscle, squeezing legs, your arms, your abs, your chest, your facial muscles. Tight, 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 tight. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, sigh it out, release. Relax and let it all go. For your final relaxation pose, feel the ground underneath you and feel your body supported as your shoulder blades roll under, collarbone spread, and toes fall to the sides. Let go of any remaining tension. Let go and release and melt into your mat. As you lie perfectly still for the next few minutes, just breathe naturally and normally and reconnect to your truest, highest, deepest self, feeling the peace within you. slowly start to deepen your breath and bring your awareness back into the room. Gently taking bigger breaths, fuller breaths in and out through your nose. Feeling your abdomen and chest rise and fall. Slowly start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, getting gentle movement back into your wrists and your ankles, and moving slowly, whatever you feel is best to ease you out of your relaxation. Mindfully, maybe extending arms in opposite directions as feet. Maybe pulling knees to chest, or just simply rolling onto your side and pausing here for a moment or two. With each and every yoga class, our corpse pose, our final relaxation, resting, represents the death of ourselves, and this pose here in the fetal position is representing the rebirth of the new you, reconnecting to your best self after each and every yoga class. So gently press up into your comfortable cross-legged seated position, sitting up tall. And with the palms facing down on your knees to ground you, grounding you to help manifest all your intentions for today. Without grounding, we don't manifest. We stay too much in our head, so ground yourself down. And stay connected with this piece that you've connected to inside of yourself. It's available for you at any time to reconnect. And staying strong through any and all adversity through this difficult time. Staying true to yourself, feeling your mind a little more calm, your body a little more strong, and your heart a little more open to compassion for others. Stay healthy, and I will see you soon. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.